Have you ever watched an everyday carry video and thought, man, this hobby is expensive? $400 knife, $300 flashlight, titanium everything, limited editions. It can feel like you need to spend a fortune just to get started. But here's the thing, I don't believe that's true. In fact, if someone walked up to me today and handed me exactly $100 and said, Mikey, help me build my first everyday carry, I already know what I'd buy. So let's build it together. Welcome back to EDC For Beginners, the podcast where we make everyday carry simple. I'm Mikey from MikeyDailyCarry, and whether you're brand new to EDC or you've been carrying gear for years and just want to revisit the fundamentals, you are in the right place. Every week, I break down another piece of everyday carry without the hype, gatekeeping, or assuming everyone already knows everything. And if you're looking for gear reviews, unboxings, first impressions, and comparisons, don't forget to subscribe to my main channel, MikeyDailyCarry. So let's build this EDC together. One of the biggest misconceptions about everyday carry is that expensive gear automatically makes for a better carry. It doesn't. Sure, there are incredible premium knives and flashlights out there and pens. I own plenty of them. I review them all the time on my main channel, but expensive doesn't mean necessary. When you're just getting started, your goal isn't to build your dream collection. Your goal is to build a carry you'll actually use every single day. So when someone asks me where to begin with EDC, I don't tell them to buy 10 different gadgets. I tell them to start with 3 simple tools: a knife, a pen, a flashlight. Those 3 items will solve majority of everyday problems most people run into. And the best part, you don't have to spend a fortune to get there. So let's start with the knife. If you've watched my main channel, you already know this recommendation: the Ozark Trail folding knife from Walmart. It's usually under $10. Honestly, it has no business being as good as it is for that price. No, it's not made from premium steel. No, it isn't going to compete with the high-end Benchmades or Spydercos, but that's not the point. The point is that it gives you affordable ways to discover whether or not carrying a knife actually fits your lifestyle. Use it. Open packages with it, break down cardboard, handle those little everyday tasks. If you realize you love carrying a knife, then later on, you can decide if you want to upgrade. Next up, a pen. Now I know what some of you are thinking. My phone has notes. Yes, that's true. But I promise you, there are still plenty of moments where a good pen comes in handy. Signing documents, writing quick notes, leaving reminders for your neighbors to not park in your parking spot, filling out paperwork. Personally, if I were recommending just one pen to start with, I'd choose this: the Big Eye Design Baseline Bolt Action Pen. It's made from titanium, it's built to last, and it's a pen that can realistically stay with you for years. Now, full transparency, I am an affiliate for Big Eye Design, and if you use MikeyDailyCarry, there is a discount code that you would get. It's no extra cost to you. You actually get a discount, and you help your boy in the channel out. But even if you don't buy this pen, carry a pen, because if you enjoy it, more than likely, you're going to keep it in your pockets. And finally, the flashlight. This is that item that surprises beginners the most. People always tell me, my phone already has a flashlight, Mikey. And yes, you're right, it does. But once you carry a dedicated flashlight, you'll start noticing how often you reach for it. My recommendation? The Olight i3T. It's compact, affordable, simple to use, and it's one of the easiest flashlights to recommend to someone who's never carried one before. It's small enough that you're going to forget it's in your pocket until you actually need it, and trust me, you'll use it more than you think. Now, I want you to notice something. None of these recommendations are flashy. They're not the most expensive. They're not collector pieces. They're simply reliable tools that can introduce you to everyday carry without overwhelming your budget. That's intentional, because this isn't about building the most impressive pocket dump. It's about building habits. Here's something else I've learned over the years. The EDC you start with probably won't be the EDC you carry in 5 years from now. Mine certainly isn't. As your job changes, your hobbies change, your family grows, your carry evolves with you. Don't feel like you have to get everything right on day one. Your setup should grow naturally over time. If you're brand new to everyday carry, don't spend your first few $100s chasing the gear you see on YouTube. Spend time learning what works for you. Carry these 3 tools. Use them every day. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you don't like. Then start upgrading intentionally, because the best EDC isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that solves the problems in your everyday life. So, if you had exactly 100 to spend on your first everyday carry, what would you buy? Would your list look different from this? Drop your recommendations down in the comments below. I think this can become incredible I think that this can be an incredible resource for people who are just getting started. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to EDC for Beginners. Every week, I'm breaking down another part of everyday carry to make this hobby easier to understand. And if you're looking for in-depth reviews, unboxings, first impressions, and all things EDC, head over to my main channel, MikeyDailyCarry. Thanks so much for spending a little bit of time with me. Thanks so much for spending a little time with me today. Until next time, carry what works for you. Waka-pa!